Hey, Dan here, and in this video we're looking at what is an ENFP-A? It's a good question. So the ENFP-A is the ENFP you think about who is jumping into new situations, who is always cheerful, who is loving, supportive, not easily frustrated, probably a bit more laid back as well, not really worrying too much about the future. This is going to come from the A part, meaning you're low in neuroticism. When you're low in neuroticism, you're going to be less easily frustrated or disappointed. You're not going to be as irritable or upset. Your mood will be a lot more stable, and you're going to be less anxious about jumping into new situations. And when you hear this out loud, you think, yeah, those can be definite ENFP traits. It's interesting to look at, there's two aspects to it, and they're quite distinct. And actually, when I've taken this test, and I get into my results in the playlist on ENFPs and the Big Five, when I've taken it, I score fairly high on volatility, which is one aspect of neuroticism, meaning our mood changes and how we act, our behavior is a little more volatile. It changes with our moods. We're not great with disappointment. We get easily frustrated, things like that. I hate to admit it, but I score pretty high on that. And I score very low on the other aspect of neuroticism, which is withdrawal. That meaning that I have very little anxiety about new situations. I jump into new things. Like I've literally, if you're not a subscriber to the channel, you may not know, but I've literally just like left Canada, moved to Costa Rica, moved to Europe, start different businesses at different times. I tend to jump into things, and I'm very comfortable doing that. So for me, neuroticism, I score moderately low. I'm in, I think, the 33rd or so percentile, but I'm very high on volatility, low on withdrawal. So you can be an ENFP-A, and I think I would score ENFP-A, where you are quite high on withdrawal, so you don't like new situations at all, but you're actually pretty stable, and you don't get that easily frustrated or have mood swings, or vice versa, like myself as well. So something to keep in mind there. Now, a few quick pieces of advice if you are an ENFP-A. The first is that if you are low in withdrawal, low in neuroticism, you're going to like to jump into new situations. You're not really worried about them. You're not thinking about them very much. Now, as you get older and wiser, this is a great trait. I'm a little bit older and a little bit wiser now, and I think it really helps me take action quickly with very little fear or anxiety. But when I was younger, like I did some dumb stuff. I almost became, well, sort of did become a stolen laptop dealer without even knowing it, because I was so naive that I just like trusted people. I was like, oh yeah, you just found this laptop on the street. Sure, I'll sell it. I'm not even kidding, right? So when we are young, and we don't have any withdrawal, that means we have no fear of the unknown. And a little bit of fear of the unknown is probably healthy, at least until we develop the wisdom and the ability to quickly assess situations, which happens from jumping into situations, because you are ENFP-A, you jump into a situation and you screw up, and then you learn and you develop some of that wisdom. That was my case. It was like, keep jumping in, screwing things up, and then you learn, right? So that's definitely one thing to be aware of. Now, if you want to dive more into the ENFP personality and my advice for the type, I'll include links to some of my best videos to start on about ENFP advice. My name is Dan, I haven't mentioned it yet, and I publish new videos each and every week, primarily for ENFPs, helping you become the best version of yourself, all while creating the most awesome life possible for you and those you love. So check out another video, hit the subscribe button if you want to be a subscriber and catch my latest videos, and I will see you soon.